I lost 30 pounds. I felt way better. My joints weren't hurting. I just felt more confident. I felt better about myself. And I knew that if I wanted to set a goal for anything else, I could just implement these same strategies. I got that. Do you find yourself constantly starting the new year or, with a resolution or maybe just at some point, anytime throughout the year, you set goals and, maybe you get started for a month or so, but, you inevitably just fail at what you set out to do, even when it feels like, man, I was doing everything right for so long. Why did I lose motivation? I was seeing progress. And then all of a sudden, you just stop. You stop working towards whatever goal it was you had set in place, and you just go, why does that always happen? I know I have felt like that before, and I was looking back at my progress with running. As simple as a goal as that may seem, just like any other goal, I've tried to run for a long time, and I try it, man, I was like, oh my God, this is brutal. And maybe after a month I would give up. But as of last year, I started running, and at first it was tough to get through a mile, then 2 miles. What was cool is I committed to it. I wanted to be able to run at least what I perceived as long distance. So I just kept pushing myself, and I set realistic goals for myself. It was just, if I could just run 1.5 miles today, that would be good for me. I wasn't comparing myself to other people. It was just, man, running a mile for the longest time was hard. So if I could just run 1.5 miles today, and then before you know it, that becomes normal, and it becomes relatively easy because you've done it 10 times. And then from there, you just take it up a notch further. You do 1.8 miles, right? Just a little bit more. It's all you got to do is try to beat your last personal goal. And then before you know it, you're doing 2 miles. Relatively easy. It doesn't mean all of a sudden it's simple, but it's like, you can do it. And then before you know it, 2.5 miles. Make that your normal. Then 3 miles. Things start to compound. And all of a sudden, 3 miles is your new normal when you couldn't do 1. You've just improved 3 times over. So you just keep doing it. You just keep leveling up. And before you know it, you're doing 5 miles, 8 miles, 10 miles. Within 6 months, I had gone from a person that couldn't run 2 miles without stopping to doing a marathon distance of 26 miles. For me, that was really eye-opening and really encouraging, because I knew from that moment on how to actually set goals that worked. I was always thinking, I just need to go gung-ho and stick to it. And the reality is, that's just not how you can ensure success when setting goals. You can't just go, I don't go to the gym regularly, but now I'm going 5 days a week. It's not realistic. But what is realistic is saying, okay, I didn't go to the gym last year at all, but starting today, I'm going to make it a habit to go twice a week. If I can just go twice a week, that'll be a success. And genuinely view it as a success. Don't feel bad about it. Embrace it. You have to change the way you think about setting goals. Because when you start making goals that are easy to obtain, you incrementally take steps to improve. So then I set mine for, if I could just go 3 to 4 times a week, that would be good for me. And it doesn't have to be any crazy workout. So I did that, and then I started introducing running. And then I expanded on my running each week. I tried to take it to the next level. And before you knew it, I had a full-blown routine of pretty intense exercise. And, when I look back, 6 months goes pretty fast. I lost 30 pounds I felt way better. My joints weren't hurting. I just felt more confident. I felt better about myself, and I knew that if I wanted to set a goal for anything else, I could just implement these same strategies. Just baby steps. It's pretty simple. It's like we make things so much more complicated than it needs to be. You just take a step, you take another step, and you keep leveling up incrementally to see whatever that goal is that you have, to help you get to that goal incrementally, one step at a time. It works. It works, and it's just so effective. So that's it for this video. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I hope it's helpful to you guys. It's been incredibly helpful to me. And if you did like this video, please hit subscribe down below. I'm going to continue starting to do this kind of thing more often, and I hope to see you in the next video.